Alright, good morning everybody. Welcome to some Fortnite. Might be doing some Fortnite musings. So, it's kind of funny. I got Buff Peter finally from the Battle Pass. For both characters, I run this character, Alvor Excelsior, and also a Thulin, my backup persona, so both of my kids can play at the same time. Anyways, long story short, or long story shortly, slightly shorter. Anyways, um, wanted to do a bit of musing today. Like, oh, well, let me finish that thought real quick. So now, and I swear my son just does this just to move the goalposts, and I love it. But like, so we got Buff Peter on both ones, and then he's like, okay, well now I want gold Buff Peter, and that's in the bonus pack. So now I got to do a bunch of this, and I say I got it, but I get to. And part of the reason I do it is because they only live here part-time, so they don't have all the time in the world to do this. So they don't have Fortnite at their other house, sadly. So it is my duty to make sure that we have all of the characters that we want, and it's a fun privilege. So, but anyways, no, I saw this really insightful video the other day on the X app, and it was about a guy talking. I think he was giving a commencement speech for graduation, and it was profound, like what he was saying. He was saying that usually the kinder people, the kinder people are often more intelligent, and why that is because ooh, I need to get some gold. Anyways, usually there's like a couple of people that come to this area too. Yep. Nice. Who else is coming? I just shot at somebody. Oops. So that's a good one for that. This looks like a sniper. Yes. No. Dang it. It's an assault rifle. Yeah, see how many bullets I have in the clip there? Tons. So, I guess the sniper might be 2 shells, or maybe it's just 1 shell? Yeah, I think it's just 1 shell. Anyways, let's actually go down here. So, but the guy was talking about how in order to be kind, or well, first he walked through human nature, the primal instinct, and yes, we are designed, or like by design, we're wary of things and people that are different from us, you know, because we don't know if it's good or bad. Like at the basic level of our instinctual nature, everything is not to be trusted. And that's fine. That's by design. That's how we survive. That's how we were able to survive so long. However, now that we're at a more comfortable space and we don't really need as much, and that might scare some people, be like, what do you mean we don't need survival skills? Like, that's just something someone would say to want to take over and, like, rule and all this. And, well, yes, it is a concern that disarming America, I guess, is the big example of that. Like, why a lot of people get so mad at Democrats, because it's like, the argument is, oh, you want to come for our guns, you want to take our guns away. And then that translates to, you want to disarm us and make us susceptible to be taken over and controlled and manipulated and abused. So, which, I mean, all of politics, since it is pay-to-play politics, is being manipulated to one degree or another. And watching shows like House of Cards is a great show to watch to kind of just see like an inside look. And granted, it's fictional, but so much of it is based in reality. Like the things that people have to go through in politics to get elected, nominated, all that. Like it's not your good old like town square like, hey, let's vote for which one of us wants to do this and we trust that they'll do it and we're all happy about it and then everybody feels good. There's so much corruption and spinning and underhandedness. Sorry, another primal instinct, or not even so much primal instinct, it's more lack of taking into consideration all the angles and the corner cases and the information. So, like, there's often not enough time to communicate, to completely communicate situations. And in politics, that gets even worse because you're running around. A good movie to check out for that is Black Sheep, which is, you know, again, another fictional movie, but it does have a lot of good points. Like, it's with Chris Farley and David Spade, and they're running Chris Farley's brother's campaign, and they make him look good. They make him seem like he's like doing it completely by the straight and narrow, but you know, it also doesn't really show. Well, anyways, it's a good movie, and in the end, it actually has a bunch of dead people voting. Like they found records of a lot of the registered voters that voted for the opponent were in the cemetery, like the names, and they found that out by one of the other. I don't want to spoil it. You should go. In fact, I think I just did. But anyway, so why are kinder people usually more intelligent? Well, because it takes an effort to suppress those primal rages and understand, wait, this isn't how it is anymore. It used to be like that, where, in like the caveman times, where one human to another human, see, the caveman, both men and women, he-men and women, um, they might take your food, they might take your wife, they might take your husband, they might take your kids, they might whatever. Like there was some really concerning things happening like in prehistory because lack of resources or a shortage of resources. And not that they weren't there, it's just that we weren't evolved enough to where we could gather them and have them collected or be at surplus and not having to be like in like survival mode, like where it's a life or death situation just to get basic needs met. And and we're so past that now. We can have communal everything. I mean, and look at beast philanthropy and all that going on. Um, we've got wealthy people now like addressing issues one by one, like and just knocking them out. Not that we didn't already have governments trying to do that, but governments were so caught up in trying to do the spin and just win at any cost. Oh, I need. Well, actually, let's do this. So one of the challenges is to get shields by these berries. Oh, but that's the sniper. So we'll have to do the challenge later. Or actually, no. We'll use this as our shield thing, and then as we get into a fight, we'll try to knock out that challenge. But also, I heard there'd be a chest up here. Ah! Oh, that was lucky. Also, I don't like that sound. What is that? Ooh. So many people fighting around me. There's something. Oh well, let's talk to the person and get out of here. So I love having this helper because they do a little radar ping every now and then, so it's easier to catch people sneaking up on you. Oh yeah, we already talked to them. Okay. They're still fighting pretty strong. Jeez, I'm still a pretty bad builder. Bob would be disappointed. Yeah, Bob the builder. So, anyways, and the only reason that it's comfortable to say that and not worry about the dictator overthrowing things and having a second Nazi Germany, like, and you got to remember, those were humans doing that. So it wasn't like some space monkeys or some space aliens, like some supernatural thing that we need to look out for. We need to be wary of it because we were all capable of it. We were all potentially, well, I mean, not anymore. Thankfully, like I think with enhanced communication and constant shifting in power, we aren't allowing something like that to happen as much. I don't know. But what we really need to do is really need to come to terms with some communication about expectations too. Like to get back to being bipartisan and start like agreeing with each other, we really do need to like get a better understanding. And I think that involves some traveling around the country, like forcing people to relocate or be in other areas, or and not necessarily forcing. That sounds bad, but like, ooh. This is more fun. Actually, yeah, that's about right. So I'm sacrificing my shotgun, so my close range is going to be trash. But this is going to be fun. And before that, the briefcase gun is just awesome, too. Like, it's like having an extra assistant or extra person watching your back. So, but anyways. I don't know, I just really like that idea of like it takes some effort and some thinking. Same with smiling, like and some people are better at it, like they have more opportunity to do it, and it's all like everybody's shortcomings. There's a reason for it. It's not again, it's not like there's some space alien or some monster or some Neanderthal. Like they're human, they have the capability. They're just not there yet, and so and there's like definitely some lag and some whiplash, I guess is a good way to describe it, between the generations. And as the older generations are getting more acclimated to tech, and it's happening every day, more and more elderly people and the not so elderly, like just the more like early retirement or even just empty nester level people, like they're all kind of getting familiarity with it. Anyway, sorry, my point is even that lack of communication is going to smooth over some other problems. So I mean, a very optimistic view of the future as long as we get other countries to share in these visions, to understand these points of views, these perspectives, like to have similar realities. They don't have to be the same. And that's why we've messed up all these years. Like, England, America, like all of our foreign policy and like granted, it's not all bad. A lot of it's good, but like the way that we wasted, well, I wouldn't say wasted. We did a lot of learning moments that cost a lot of people their lives for 20 years just now. And that was like the majority of my life. Like, I mean, end of high school, I was getting geared up to go fight. Like, and then throughout college, I started to learn that what we were doing might not have been the right thing. And then by the end of college, oh, yeah, definitely. I love my country, but good lord, we screwed up. We've dropped the ball on a few things. And that's okay. We own it, we move on. Like, I mean, not okay, like, but make sure it doesn't happen again. And that's where we're like, I feel like we continue to seem to be headed that way. And a lot of it's just misunderstanding, miscommunication, or not having all of the facts to make a good, educated decision. And knee-jerk decisions, too. Like, I mean, one of my criticisms of Obama was he was way too quick on that trigger finger to drop a drone strike. Like, people were dying a lot more with, I don't know, they're all dying. Like, it's all bad. Trying to compare one to the other doesn't really do the argument justice. Like, do we have any vehicles to salvage? I'm doing that. That one's a blow up. As far as this grass, yep. Whew. It's always fun. It usually draws out some people. If they're nearby. There's that too. It sounds just like an explosion. Anyways. Ugh. Point of blind devotion, and I think constantly going back to like the Bible and religion and all that, like as much as I'm uncomfortable with it and like the shortcomings and all that, I guess not all of it, because I have a lot of family that are what you would call quote unquote good Christians or just good people. I mean, the fact that they have faith shouldn't be relevant. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like, people without said faith can still be good people in their own right, and we all come to a lot of the same conclusions. Bink, bink, 2 headshots. But where's the third? Oh wait, get that gold. Oh no, the berry. I see those 2 rings over there. I guess they're going for Loot Island, so I think we're okay, but... Alright, let's get our glowberries. And that is a nice AK, but... I think this one's the best. No way. Shoot, I missed so many shots. Alright, he's dead though. Like, he's only got like a couple hits. Oh, he's healing. Oh, he healing. Whew. Okay. That was very sloppy, all of that, all around. But I'll take it, I guess. I think I need to reload this. No? Wait. Oh, they have some really good weapons. Actually, no. I still like this thing. As sloppy as I was with it. And, yeah, we're going to keep it. Ooh. This, though, is it a sniper scope? Get out of here. Seriously, get out of here. There. There we go. Whoa, it's got 5 shot. What? Is that an extend? Oh, yeah, it's got the barrel mag. That's insane. Okay, oh, they're up there. Let's see. Yes, good. Let's be done with that. I'll go right there. Are you asking? So, I don't know, and I hate to bring politics and religion into it, but it all does tie into it. You know, I call them the 2 taboos on a lot of my videos, and basically, they're all good and they're all bad. I mean, it depends on how they're used. They're basically tools that society over the years have tried to use to control society. Like, how do we make it to where, you know, everybody can have the best life possible? And who do we blame and who do we thank? That was some kind of good music, but I can't. It's pretty loud, so I'm not about to try to figure out how to turn the sound on. Oh, and then, sorry, just this morning, like, driving around, like, you know, traffic and all that, just thinking about the way that people act, like, human behavior. It's all so interesting, but at the same time predictable. Like, if people are having a bad way with their life or the time of life, like, often a lot of the stuff is, like, I don't know, teenager, 20s, like, maybe early 30s, before that prefrontal cortex becomes fully developed. Which, again, that's your decision maker that doesn't stop growing until about your... I think it's actually mid to late 20s. Sorry, I also thought I heard footsteps, but... Right, come on, buddy. Not great for fighting. I mean, great for, like, long-range fighting, but when you get into the thick of it, they freeze up a lot. Let's see, oh, so I think someone's trying to take the... Oh. Oh, shoot. He's over there. They took my car. Oh, we're gonna get into a big one now. Yeah. Ugh. Ah, dang it. I should have went for the other one. And I heard my ally die. Anyways, human behavior and psychology. Alright, we'll do one more quick one and then I gotta get going, so. Oh. Yeah, I don't know, and I think communication, I'm actually still communicating with those couple of people on the X app. I might try to start a new thread, might try to follow them, I don't know. Because, like, when Elon first took over X, or Twitter, and made it X app, he forced everybody to go outside of their echo chamber and basically interact with people that they normally wouldn't interact all that much with. So, and a lot of people hated it. A lot of people really did not like it because they were forced to look in the mirror and be like, wait a minute, why is that human being? Oh, yeah, that's game. Oh, Victory Royale with the, whatever, the grapple hook. So, but anyways, I mean, it's just a an easy comparison in the U.S. and a lot of countries. The more I'm finding, or the more I'm hearing about other countries, the more I'm finding that it sounds like they have very similar things going on, which, um, you know, just more evidence that, yep, people will people. You know, said that before, like, so. Anywho. But yeah, the upside is like we're now understanding each other, and that's really good for like things like Google Translate. I just did something the other day. I wrote some Spanish with Google Translate because my Spanish is very rusty. I haven't used it a lot. I took 4 years of Spanish in high school. Went to Costa Rica, lived with a host family. Like, you know, still had mediocre to like beginner Spanish, like tourist Spanish, but enough to get by. You know, enough to not really like completely offend people on average. But let's see. Just gotta make sure. Yeah, I'm good. Actually, let's do a quicker one. So, I don't know. I just wanted to record that, document that. Like, the guy, he had a very good speech, and it, you know, like I said, I think it was a graduation speech of some kind, but it just made a lot of sense because just like it takes more muscles to smile than to frown, you have to try, you have to put in the effort, and you might not know that you have to, or to what level you have to, because that's another thing, that things get blown out of proportion all the time. Like, misunderstandings are horribly rampant for why we have a lot of our problems. Yeah, this is going to be intense. Pretty good finds here. That was loud, so I think I heard some other people fighting over yonder. Oh, I love these things. They're so brutal. Okay, here's somebody. I was like trying to be quiet and just like busting in places. Right, that's why I keep focusing on preventative blue teaming, because like having that understanding that people will people, and these are still people, they're not some crazy monster or some space alien, or that anyone from another country is automatically lumped into a generalization. I mean, we're moving past that. That's the, what is it called? Like the lizard brain, where you're thinking more about just survival than actual logic and reasoning in your understanding. Like, you know, approach everything. And a lot of it is people don't have the time or the energy to. Like, everybody has to work so hard for like certain periods of their life. I mean, I do work hard still, but I have a very cushy job. I don't deny that. Like, I sit at a desk. You know, I don't have back-breaking labor where, like, I could throw out my back, or, you know, or if I'm having a bad day and not paying attention, like, I could get seriously injured or something. No. The worst I gotta worry about is a paper cut or something, you know? Like, but anyways, um... I'm in it now. Very sloppy. I wonder where they're fighting at. Ah, that was a dumb idea. Whew. I'm out. That was all dumb ideas. Oh, shoot. Oh, where did they come from? I think they were behind me. Oh, that's okay. I gotta get to work. So, anyways, hope you all have a great day. Yeah, they're behind me. I'll continue to try to get gold buff Peter. I'm gonna do some more Elden Ring. That was a lot of fun. Saw someone enjoyed the video, so I'm gonna do some more of that. I did actually a lot of that off screen. I did Castle Morn basically all the way through. But anyways, have a great day, everybody, and I will see you later. Ta ta.